Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this broadcast. This is Adeze Chianumba Okeze, the queen of live videos, your jagaban on LinkedIn, your coach. And today we are celebrating 30 days of showing up on LinkedIn. Guys, this is not beans. To be honest, LinkedIn is one platform that I was intimidated. That's the truth of the matter. But when I started showing up, I found out that this is the best platform to network, to get leads, to get clients, to get jobs, and everybody is welcome on LinkedIn. Now, you are going to be meeting the LinkedIn mastery and growth community superstars, those who showed up with me for this 30 days. They made it easy, they made it fun. We all have dreams, we all have goals. It all starts with showing up. That is why we are celebrating the power of showing up. They're going to be sharing the lessons, they're going to be sharing the journey, the mistakes, the challenges, and the breakthroughs and the wins that they had this past 30 days. So join me to welcome the incredible superstars of LinkedIn. Hey, beautiful. Um, this is one of my co-hosts, Bridget. Good to
Hello.
see you. And we have your daily Ademi. Say hello, hello, hello. Hi, I over to you. Introduce yourself. I can hear you. Sorry. I think she has a bit of challenge there, but she will be coming back. Guys, this is the power of showing up with the LinkedIn Mastery and Growth Community superstars. They are sharing their experiences with you. Please leave a comment, let us know what you think, and share this video. Hi, Bridget. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. Hello. Can you hear me?
So, Bridget, tell us a bit about you while others join us. Tell us a bit about you.
Okay. You're welcome, everyone. My name is Bridget Ibuchim Owabi. So I'm a mom, an entrepreneur, and I'm a medical lab scientist by profession, and I'm very much interested in making money, if I say so myself. So I help So I help young professionals like me to make extra income because we know our salaries are always not enough. So I help young professionals to
Yeah.
make money by the side, leveraging social media.
Wow, that's awesome and amazing. Thank you for joining us. Now, Bridget is one of our co-hosts on the show. Hi, Ayo. Good to see you. Tell us a bit about you.
Hi, hi everyone. It feels great to be here. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Okay. So, as we probably all know, my name is Ayodele Adeyemi. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a mom, a wife, and I'm a visibility coach for fashion entrepreneurs. So, I teach fashion entrepreneurs how to bring themselves online, how to create content that will bring them visibility and consistent sales.
Wow,
So,
that's amazing. Good to
ye-
have you here.
same here. Thank you.
Over to I think we have Etel. Etel is in the
Yeah, yeah,
building.
yeah.
Welcome,
Yeah, can
Etel.
you all hear me?
Yes, good to see you.
Yes.
Yeah, good to see you too. I had to come out to take this live. Like, I am currently at work, so I basically had to come out
Uh,
to.
I think.
join this meeting. So I am Etel Osai. I am a pharmacist and
Wow.
also a network marketing professional. Okay. I joined network marketing because I wanted a plan B. I wanted something I could do that will not interfere with my job. I wanted something that was flexible, something I can do from the comfort of my home or wherever I am. And I am on a mission to help a lot of women become financially free through the network marketing business model. The truth is, a lot of people they get confused about what network marketing is. But on a normal day, we all do referrals every day. We send a lot of links to a lot of people to come and join in whatever we are doing. That is network marketing. So my mission is to help a lot of busy professionals that are looking for a plan B. This country right now, the economic situation is terrible. We all need a plan B. If possible, a plan D and E and F to help us with our daily expenditures. So that is the major reason I am on LinkedIn. And I must say, this 30 days challenge has helped me a lot. At least some persons has reached out to me to want to know more about my business, which is good because that is the main reason why I am on this platform, to help a lot of people get started on a plan B that is flexible, something they can do comfortably, that will not interfere with what they are currently doing. Whatever you are doing currently, this business doesn't interfere with it. You can do it smoothly, and you work at your pace. You are not under any pressure. Nobody pressurizes you. That is just it. So I am excited to be here. I love the 30 days challenge. It was awesome. Thanks to our coach, Mrs. Adeze. You did awesomely well. Like, this thing that we did is something that we are supposed to pay for, seriously, but it came out on a platter, and I am excited. I am grateful, and I connected with a whole lot of people. Bridget, I think we are both
I,
plan B people. We should connect
I
more,
see
we
it.
should connect more and do things
Yes,
together
you
on this
should.
space. Yes. Yes. So I am excited. I am grateful. That's all for now.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. Bridget, over to you. I'm handing it over to you, so just go ahead. You can hear
We have
me?
you. Yes, I
Yes,
can hear you. I can hear
we
you
can
now.
hear you.
Okay. Over to Bridget.
Okay.
Tell tell us, okay, what was your journey like? Share your journey with us
Okay.
while
Okay.
others are coming in. Yeah.
Okay. So before the 30 days, before we started this 30 days journey, I've had this LinkedIn profile, a LinkedIn account for more than 3 years. I can't remember exactly when I opened LinkedIn. Then I thought it was just for job seekers. So it was after school, during my university days when I left university. That was when I opened LinkedIn. And that was just it. Nothing was there. No content, not even once.
No,
No banner, nothing, just nothing. I had like 2 or 3 connections, and that was just it. So sometime last month, it was just on my Facebook feed. I saw a post you made about LinkedIn and helping other women to start up and all that kind of thing. So I opted in. It was free.
students. Oh.
I think I was one of the first persons that came. I didn't pay. It was free. So Coach Adeze was able to give us the posting guide, the 30 days posting guide, of which we are to modify to our own tastes and all that. And that was how we started. We when we started, we were about 90 something person can remember vividly. But along the way, so many persons dropped, but few persons showed up to the end. And I'm telling you right now, I have over 300 and something connections, and that's amazing for me. So we are
Yeah.
helping each other, like minds, coming together to help each other to grow, and that means a lot to me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
super excited being here. I'm
Thank
telling
you.
you honestly,
Thank you
and
so
thank you
much.
so much,
Yeah.
Coach Adiz.
Yeah. I think the beauty thank you to the beauty of the whole thing is community. If we try to do it on our own, we struggle. But when we have other people who are on the same journey with us, it helps us. It makes the journey easier to show. Even when you want to give up, now seeing that these people that are showing up, they have to and all that. Thank you so much for being an amazing part of the community and for showing up even when it was hard. Um, Victoria is here. Victoria, can you introduce yourself? Tolu is also here. Just introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and what was the most exciting thing about this 30 days challenge. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Tolu. Whoever's first, that is okay. He- Tolu and Victoria, can you hear me?
Oh my goodness. Hmm. Under the tree.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us a bit about you and your journey.
This LinkedIn.
Can you guys hear her? Abi, it's just me.
Mm, no, I can hear her.
Can't see her.
I can hear her too.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think you need to maybe sort out some things, Vicky, and see. Vicky, can you speak? I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Hi,
Vicky.
Hi,
Good to
hi,
Vicky.
see you.
Good to
hi,
see you, Vicky.
everyone.
Yeah.
Good
Hello.
afternoon, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good afternoon,
So
everyone.
tell us about you and your journey.
Okay, my name is Victoria Win, and a website designer and a digital marketer. I'm super excited to be on this platform. When I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna grab this opportunity. It is an opportunity for me to grow. And I'm super, super excited that I grabbed the opportunity with my two hands. Although it was difficult, it was seriously difficult because I had so many projects at hand. But I just made up my mind I was going to put in whatever it's going to take to always posting on LinkedIn and also engage in other people's posts. And I'm glad I did. Actually, I think before I joined, I had about two followers and no connection at all. And despite the fact that I don't really have the time to really,
Imagine.
really, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay,
Yes.
despite
Yes,
the
we
fact
can hear
Yes.
you.
Okay, despite the fact that I could not connect to more people, last Saturday it was a social Saturday. I traveled, I had no time. But I'm so much happy, and I want to use this opportunity to thank Hada. Thank you so much because it gave me an opportunity to actually go to 125 right now, which I'm not taking it for granted at all. It was an awesome experience for me. I really
Wow.
want to appreciate every member of this challenge group. You guys rocks. You guys rocks. Thank you for the opportunity.
Awesome.
Thank you. We are so
I'm,
happy you are part of our community. At least you'll be designing all our websites for us.
yes, so yes, so yes,
Thank you
so.
so much. So
So
Ayo, okay. Ayo, what will you say was your greatest struggle with LinkedIn?
Okay. So before now, or let me say before the challenge, you know, knowing the right kind of content to post was actually a huge challenge because I didn't really understand LinkedIn. I just felt, okay, it's for professionals. Like, okay, you just post how you got promoted at your place of work, or things like that. So
That
I
part
was sort
though.
of so I was sort of totally confused. I had the
Wow.
account, I think, since maybe like 2018 or thereabouts. That should be over 4 years now or thereabouts. But I didn't really know what to post. I think I only shared somebody's post maybe once or twice. Like when I first opened it, I shared like one or two of my products, and that was all. So
Hmm.
I think I had before the challenge, I had about 70 followers or 60 something, 70 thereabouts, and then just a few connections, maybe less than 20 or so.
Hmm.
So, and when I joined the challenge, the content calendar was like a huge relief. It was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like giving us bread and giving us butter and just telling us to combine the two.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
so you know
Ah,
that really
okay.
helped, even though I was sort of engaged at the time. I struggled to post daily. But the few times that I posted, in fact, the results is, the results were too motivating. As in, you can see the results, you can see, the feedback, you can see, I
Yeah.
don't know, it's quite enjoyable.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then the community
Yeah.
was a form of motivation. It gave me push, it gave me encouragement, it gave
Yeah.
me confidence, and
Mm-hmm.
it made me feel like, okay, I'm not alone in this journey. So I got a lot of help, a lot of push, encouragement, and I can say it's been so rewarding. So right now, upon my inconsistency, at least I have, about 238 followers thereabout now. Even
Wow.
upon my epileptic posting method, but I still like
Yeah.
tripled.
Yeah.
I tripled my followership in about a month. Even though I don't post daily like that, but it's been really encouraging, and I believe
Wow.
with this I would. It's a serious motivation for me, and I'll really improve and work more on this.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. So, because we have a lot of people coming in, so once we finish with you, you just drop so that another person can join us. We only have access to 6 people per time. So, going
Okay,
forward for you,
okay,
going
okay.
forward for you, Ayo, what are
Yes.
the lessons you're going to take, and what are you going to keep showing up to do more of?
Okay. Okay. So for me, the lessons are that, consistency is important. I need to keep showing up more
Okay.
often, to to show more of myself and what I do in order to gain more connection and more visibility.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. We love you. And guys, please share this video. Share
Thank
this
you.
video if you have not shared it and all that. Is
Okay.
there anything you want to tell us before you go? How we can find
Where
you,
where exactly
what
are
you
we
have
going to share it
upcoming
to?
for us?
I can't say the share button. No,
Go
I
and
can't
share
share.
it, or go with your phone and go and share it. You have to go out stuff like that kind of a thing. That's where you will share it. Ayo, what's your
Yes.
last word? Yes.
Okay, so we should all I'll say that community is a huge help for every individual, and we all need ourselves, to keep growing and forging ahead. And we should all put in effort and remain consistent. That's it.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you for being a part of this community, and we hope to see you in the Insiders Club.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes. All right. Bye. Do have a lovely day. So,
Thank
Bridget,
you, and you too.
what would you say? What would you say was the hardest thing for you?
Okay. For me, I think the hardest thing is being disciplined, as in showing up daily. It wasn't easy before now.
Mm-hmm.
Having people who push you. If okay, let's say had it been I came to LinkedIn, maybe I learned about it and I came alone.
Mm-hmm.
When I post, no one
Mm-hmm.
comments, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe one person comments, you will feel kind of low.
Mm-hmm.
Your impression will be low and you will feel kind of low. But having these accountability partners did the magic. Imagine when you call, when you post and we all jump on your post and leave our comments and all that. It helps to boost the post and it gets to more people. So that was a big deal for me.
Wow, that's amazing. So, Victoria, what would you say was the hardest thing for you?
Okay, is keeping up with engagement. It was really, really challenging for me. I know like 2 or 3 times I had to wake up in the middle of the night to do the needful, to engage on all posts. And I can say categorically that I did engage in everyone that, pasted a link in the on the WhatsApp. So that was most challenging for me. It wasn't easy for me at all. Sometimes I work from home. Sometimes after the whole thing in the night, putting the kids to bed and all that, dinner and all that, I had to go back to the group and go back and start commenting. It was really challenging for me, but I'm so thankful that I actually did.
Okay, Etel just went over. I wanted to ask her what was her biggest challenge. So somebody said I was like a boarding house mistress. Always I want people to always I want people to show up. If people
Yeah,
don't show up, what will not happen? You
yeah,
have to show
sure.
up now because that's the only time you get results for. That's just it. So Etel, what was your hardest thing? What was the hardest thing for you? Tolu, you
Okay,
can hear me. You can.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear
So what
me?
was the hardest thing for you?
I think the hardest thing for me was actually creating content. Yes, even with the content guide, sometimes I find it difficult to just sit down and start writing and before you post because the contents have to be ready. You like you said, like you taught us, you said we should write out our content during the weekends, content that you're going to post throughout the week. So it was crazy. I had to start cracking my head. Like, girl, something has to come out. So you have to write. People are writing. So when I wake up in the morning and I see people already posting, another thing was trying to post on time because I have to go to work. I have to get my kids ready, drop them, come back, come to work before 10. I have to still drop my post. So it was crazy, but I'm glad that the whole thing it was worth it eventually because
Yeah.
I got results. As in, I joined LinkedIn when this whole thing started. Seriously,
Wow.
I knew about LinkedIn, but I thought it was just for job hunting, for people seeking for jobs and all of that. So it was zero for me. So it was when I saw this opportunity, I jumped into it. I downloaded the app. I got myself registered and I kickstarted afresh.
Wow.
I tell you today I have over 400 and something followers. Remaining six to enter 500 followers. Like remaining six to pick 500 followers, which is awesome. I got about 200 and something connections and all of that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have been inboxing me to know more about my business. To actually connect, you get outside business wise. There are other people that want to connect personally and all of that, which is great.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it has been amazing. It has been amazing.
I, I'm, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you mentioned that planning content ahead of time. See, those who win, you see all these people that you admire, they have thousands of followers, they are showing up daily, they plan. For you to win, you have to plan. And one of the things I love that happened, that we started building the habit. For me, habit is number one. Before
Yeah,
the
sure.
success, you have to build that habit of, showing up for yourself, which is more important. Thank you so much for sharing that. Tolu is here again. I think Tolu is struggling a bit. Hi, Nikki. Nikki is here with us.
Hello, can you hear
Y-
me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good
Good
afternoon, ma.
afternoon.
I'm having serious difficulties here turning on my camera. I used another phone. The camera came on, the microphone was not coming up. So I guess I would have to go with the microphone instead of the camera.
Oh,
Yes, that works too. Thank you.
So sorry
So,
about this.
introduce yourself and tell us how your journey has been like.
All right, I'm Toloka Okemute. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And the whole network issue was trying to tamper with my mood. I was so excited to be here before before the whole
yeah.
drama.
Yeah.
So this 30 days challenge has been very motivating. I think I've been on LinkedIn for about 2 years now, if I remember correctly, but I've not paid attention to it. Being on so many platforms at the same time can be really, really challenging.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I just kept LinkedIn aside a bit for a while. But when I saw that notification you put up a month ago about optimizing LinkedIn, okay, I decided to give it a try because actually it's one of my goals for this year to build my LinkedIn account. So that was why I joined the challenge, and it was, you gave us this content calendar, and it was very helpful at first because it was something to jumpstart us, like give us the momentum to get going, because initially sometimes you feel, what do I post there? Because LinkedIn, I've always looked at LinkedIn from a very professional perspective, and I feel like the things I post on Facebook might not be very, very applicable to be shared on LinkedIn. So sometimes you begin to think of what exactly can I drop there. So probably that's one of the reasons why I've not been very active there. So those content, the content in the calendar you gave to us gave me a boost, and I can say, I think from the fourth day, if I'm not mistaken, I think from day four, I was already just going on my own. I barely referred back to the calendar because I was like, everything was flowing with the poll. I just basically paid attention to I went through the whole 30 days and see what are the basic stuffs that can be shared. I saw option of sharing a poll, just sharing random things about yourself and your business. So since I got the clue on what is obtainable on the platform, I barely referred back to it. I think it was on day 20, close to the end of this program, I referred back to it, just, okay, let me see how have I been doing in comparison with what was on the calendar. So that calendar was really, really helpful. Thank you so much for that. And as for my what's it called, the progress, I think I started with about I had about, is it, how many followers did I have? I think I have about 120 when I started, or I think 120 connections, and followers. I don't know, it was just within that range. I wrote it somewhere, but I'm not saying it right now. So, but now I think I have about 573 followers and about 476 connections, and that's like triple the
Wow.
amount I had initially. And then my profile view went from 60 to around an average of 300, and my impression was the biggest improvement. My regular impressions used to be in the range of 130 something, but now I am in the range of 4,300 for my post impressions. And I did one. There was a post I made, and it was like I don't really know what I did right in that post, but it went so far, and I had about 50 shares. I had about 500 comments on it. It was just a success tip I shared on a Monday 2 weeks ago, and the comments was much, and the what's it called, the engagement I had, no, the views, I had about 123,900 views. That's close to 124,000 views. So it was so mind blowing. Aside that post, I noticed also that success post on success entrepreneurship, I think they get a lot of attention. I had another one that I got about 9,000 plus views and 3 shares. That was on entrepreneurship. And success tips also go, I think they get a lot of attention as well. So those are some of the things I observed on this content challenge for 30 days. I also noticed that I think hashtags brings more visibility to the posts if you use the right hashtags that are relevant to what you are posting. So on an average, my posts, as in the views I get before, used to be, I think the most, let's say I have a lot of views on a post, used to be around 100 and something views. But since I began this challenge, I think I did not get any view less than 200 and something. It's on a steady, I have like 200, 400, 700, 900 in that range. And sometimes it goes over to 5,000 and all. So I think I can say that this challenge has really been a very big plus for me. And I noticed another thing I noticed is when you celebrate your followership, it brings attention. When you celebrate your an achievement, probably you got a job, you got something new. I noticed people post about it, and it kind of brings attention. That's one thing I know about post on Facebook, on LinkedIn so far from this challenge. And I also noticed that when you have when I saw that post, when I made that post that went so viral, I made another post like referring to the other one that, wow, I did this, I did this. So, people get to come in and probably suggest, okay, this is what you did, this is what you did, and make it work. So, any achievement, no matter any milestone, no matter how small it is, if you can, make reference to it and celebrate it, it brings attention. So those are the things I've noticed about posts on LinkedIn bringing visibility. My very first post, do you know, it was today I went back to it and saw the post I shared on how I became an entrepreneur. I've not been very steady, to be very honest. I only struggle to drop content, but engaging is so much of a big deal. It takes a lot of, I spend more than 1 hour trying to engage on posts. So it was time consuming. I didn't know that my very first post, I didn't even engage. I just dropped it and left it. So today I went back, and because I was now, engaging with it so much, it started getting more views. So that's another thing I noticed. The more you engage on your post and on posts of other people, the algorithm starts telling people, Tolu liked this post, Tolu loved this, stuff like that. So that's how LinkedIn algorithm, when they see that you're very busy on posts, they begin to tell you to your friends and others, and it brings more attention. Before I finished engaging on that post, it moved from 4,174 views to 4,203 views. That's like about 20 views extra within about 2 to 3, or let me say 5 minutes. So those are some of the
Wow.
things I've noticed on LinkedIn so far, and it's been very worthwhile. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Coach Adeze. You've been very wonderful, and I saw how you kept calling on people that probably they started and they stopped along the line. I saw how you kept calling on them and reminding us and motivating us. So I appreciate every bit of it. I appreciate everybody that has been commenting on my post, even if I've not been very consistent. You've been very supportive, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, everybody.
You're
Awesome.
welcome.
Awesome. Thank you for being so detailed, ma.
Is
Awesome.
Coach Adeze still here? Is she still here?
Hey, it's like she's not here. But she's the one
Uh,
Yes, I
leading.
think she's having network issues. Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am. Can you hear us?
Yes,
Hello,
I
ma'am.
can.
Please, can you share some of your challenges with us?
Okay. Um, like I said, one of them is the ability to stay. Generating content was not much of a difficulty, but staying back to comment on the posts of
Okay.
others was a challenge. Even to engage on my posts was a challenge. But sometimes I think the way I tried to battle with that challenge was to set a time. So if I just tell myself that okay, for the next 1 hour, let me try and engage on post, it helps. It helps me to stay steady. And again, when I was I made another challenge I had was initially I wasn't sure what was the right thing to do. So I was not using the hashtags. The only hashtag I used then was the LinkedIn quest. I mean the general hashtag that we were supposed to use. That was the only one I was
Okay.
using. So my views were not so much. It was basically just we in the challenge that I was saying, commenting on the post. But as I began to understand how the algorithm worked, I was able to include hashtags and it came true. So I think network was not really a problem for me. I saw people having that network challenge. Sometimes they want to post from morning, all the morning, there will be no opportunity to do that. But I it was only once I had that challenge, but it didn't stay for so long a time. So those are just a few hiccups on the way.
Okay. Thank you for sharing with us, ma'am.
Um, thank
I
you,
think our
welcome.
coach is having network issues.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
yes.
if any one of us is on WhatsApp, probably we can ask
Oh, she's
the
back. She's
She's
back.
back. She's back.
Okay,
She's
uh,
back.
that
Yeah,
that
welcome
was
back, ma'am.
that was an interesting share you had there. Now, one thing about hashtags is you must always have hashtag strategy is this. You must always have your own personal hashtag. Then you have hashtag that talks about your audience. Okay, maybe like my audience are solo entrepreneurs. You have hashtag that talks about your audience. You can have a hashtag, your city hashtag is something that you can include. And you can also have hashtag on the results that you give people. At least within 3 to 5 hashtags. If you like, you can have plenty. I don't know, but at least you must have like 3 to 5 hashtags. Most times is your first hashtag that you know that you get impressions for. Most times your first, second, and third hashtags. Those are the ones that you get the highest impressions for on LinkedIn.
Okay.
So, okay, guys, it's been an interesting 30 days, and I know that a lot of people are watching us here. They're wondering, okay, these people are doing it. I know you too can do it too. Now, if you look at the screen, you will see join the community. That is access on how anyone can join the community. And for throughout this year, all you have to pay is just 1,000 naira or $5 just to be a part of the community. And when you are there, you like what you're doing. The idea of the community is to help us jumpstart that journey with LinkedIn and see the opportunities, get tips to. Some people think LinkedIn is like further mathematics. So our goal is to make it easy for you and to make content creation easy for you. Then you can also upgrade. Now, if you want to upgrade, to join the Insiders Club, LinkedIn Mastery and Growth Community, the Insiders Club, where you get profile optimization trainings, how to curate content that converts, how to choose a profitable topic on LinkedIn, all those stuff that you need to make money on LinkedIn or to find the job that you're looking, whatever your goal is on LinkedIn. We'll have we'll be having co-working sessions because I realized that most people struggle to create content. We are going to be including co-working sessions, and co-working sessions is where everybody will come online and we are planning our content and what we are going to post that week, so it becomes easier. And every month we'll do a marketing and sales mastermind to help you in your marketing with LinkedIn and to get more sales. And for that monthly subscription of just 2,000 naira, that's about $10 or so, $8 or thereabouts, you can join. Or if you want to subscribe quarterly, you can join for like 5,500 naira for 3 months, whichever one. The links is all in the comments, and when you join the community you get to know more about that. So guys, I know that people are watching us. What do you have to tell them? What do you have to tell them? Tell them to join or to run away? There is someone here, I don't know who this person is, that have not, I'm not seeing your face, you have not spoken. Okay, is Mommy Nikki, can you hear us? If you can hear us, introduce yourself. And can you hear us? I think network is at Adidegi. If you can hear us, introduce yourself and your experience and journey. Guys, can you hear her? Can you hear me? Can you
No,
hear
we can
everyone?
hear you. We can hear you. But we can't hear.
Mm. But can you hear her?
No.
No.
Okay. Okay, whenever she can hear us, she can speak, and just tell us what you have to say to people that are watching this. They're feeling intimidated, they are afraid of LinkedIn, they don't know how to get started. What do you have to tell them?
Okay.
Anybody can go.
Okay. For me,
Okay, you want me to call your names? Okay, let's start with you, Victoria.
okay, for me, my advice to them is to just join. Join to learn, join to get support, join to be consistent. And once you do that, you will enjoy the ride. You won't have to face the difficulties alone, especially the community where you get support, where you know exactly what to do and what not to do in order to achieve your LinkedIn goals. So my advice is just as simple as just join.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, you guys know we are going for 60 days, right?
Yeah. How you gonna
We are
be?
going for 60 days. I'm looking forward to us getting to 1,000 days on LinkedIn. So we are
Yeah.
going for 60 days. That one is starting from Monday. So this week is just going to be like plan. Sure you don't sleep. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So, Bridget, what
Fatima.
do you have to say?
Okay. If you are watching us, having an accountability partner is going to help you get to that goal faster. If I don't know if you get me. If you're alone, no one with you, it's not easy. But when you have people who push you, who help you, guide you, it's much easier. I know for sure because it has helped me within these 30 days. If I had jumped in alone on my own, it wouldn't have made if it made impact, it would be very little. But having these persons who shape you, people of like minds coming together to do these things together, it means a lot. It will
Sure.
help you shorten that journey. Yes. That's and even much more. Imagine connecting with this kind of
Yes.
heavyweight women, heavyweight champions. is awesome. So if you're watching us, you just need to come and have a taste.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. That means a lot. Uh, Tolu, what do you have to say?
I think basically almost all has been said. LinkedIn is no rocket science as we used to think. So it's basically just showing up, and it's not necessary that every day you have to make very long posts. Like your post does not necessarily have to be lengthy. Just so you to show up consistently, drop a message, and engage. And connection is quite very easy here. Just LinkedIn always brings a lot of connections that are relevant to your field, or should I say your niche, and just for you to connect with them. And on this platform, I see a lot of opportunity to connect with foreigners more than on Facebook. I I don't there are a lot of them here, and they are very, very supportive. So if you want to, I think LinkedIn is a platform to, if you want to grow network, you want to expand your network, I think LinkedIn gives you like an edge compared to much as in
Yeah.
most platforms I know. So LinkedIn is not something to be afraid of. Let's dive into it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. LinkedIn is not rocket science. I think Nikki is here. Can you hear us? I think I heard her voice. I don't know. LinkedIn is not rocket science. There are just so many opportunities. Guys, I told you that within my first 30 days, the kind of leads I was getting, I wasn't getting it on Facebook. Seriously. I you know Facebook has been my jam. Like that's where I really succeeded in business and all that. It has been Facebook, but coming on LinkedIn, and people are open to connect. Nobody cares about your background or what you are.
Mhm.
Although in the beginning it was as if everybody has PhD. As if everybody has PhD, and you now look at yourself with the small one that you have there, you'd be like, man, and then everybody is celebrating something and all that. You know, when you when you look past all that and you start sharing your message, whatever it is that you have to share, you start connecting with people. It becomes easier, and I've been able to have some amazing partnerships, as in like on Facebook. I couldn't have had that. Like people are open. If you're on LinkedIn, you're just open to network and to connect. And they say that your network is your net worth.
Yeah.
So I'm encouraging everyone listening to me, get on LinkedIn. Now, I know that it's important to focus on one platform and get results from it. Whichever one you fall under, you can decide to, okay, I'm going to go all in on this one. But when you create content, you've already created content, is on one platform, share it on other platforms too. You can just sometimes you can repurpose depending on to adjust the platform. When you're on Facebook, the people on Facebook, they like those that short content, that short box. That's where they engage. You can compound your content and just create a quote out of it and put it out there. You can tweet it, you can put it on Instagram, create a design, put it on Instagram. You've already created the content, so it's on one platform. Just share it on other platform. But for you to succeed on any platform, you have to give that platform attention, and for you to grow on any platform, even you have to engage. You talk to people. You it's life. If you have friends, you talk to them. There's no way you don't just post content and run away. It doesn't do that. Naturally, when somebody is commenting on your post, the person is talking to you. When the person sees that you don't even comment, I don't know for other people, you naturally stop commenting on the person's post. Is human nature. You're talking to someone, the person is snubbing you. It doesn't make sense. So if you want to grow, you have to engage with people, talk with people. It's not about perfection. Nobody's I don't, if you know me, you know I'm just all about doing it imperfectly, but make sure that you're showing up and that you are making progress every day. That is the most important thing. And I want to celebrate each and every one of you that are here with me, all my community members, even those that are not able to join us, and those that are able to join us. I want to thank you all. I know, yes, I must have ruffled some feathers during the process and all that, and maybe I was too lenient too. But going over to the next stage, it's what you want. How bad do you want success? How bad do you want it? I don't know about others. I have children that are looking up to me. If I don't show up and sell my market, you guys know now. And it's interesting that most of us here, we are women, we are mothers, we have responsibilities. Even if you will not show up for yourself, show up for the future of your kids. Okay, just and when you show up, you're growing your muscle. You're growing your muscle. Once you have that, you develop that muscle, it becomes easy. A time will come, your platform will just catch catch fire. Just write, you can just come out and just post something, 2 words, 3 words, within 5 minutes, 10,000 comments. It happens. But these people, I study creators who are the top creators on LinkedIn. They've been there. One of the persons that I follow is Justin Welsh. This guy has been there for 2 years. He said that for 2 years, he created like every morning, 2 hours every morning. He's on LinkedIn, 2, 3 hours creating content, commenting and engaging with everybody. He was putting things out there. Now, 2 years later, he has how many million? Is it 200 million impressions or so? You can imagine that. 2 years later, he has built a $1 million business off LinkedIn. Okay, he has awesome, amazing partners just because he showed up. Okay, and was sharing he has made much money. I think he quit his job and just focused on LinkedIn. So the possibilities are endless, but these possibilities are possible when it all starts with showing up. I don't care about tactics. I don't care about tactics. I don't care about other things that this one will tell you this one today. If you can just show up, you will win. You will make progress. You will surprise yourself. You will surprise. But some people, they don't want it. They don't want it bad enough. It's easy. It's just like when we started this program, almost up to 200 persons said they were interested. 90 persons, 90 something persons joined us. About 20% showed up. And those that were the people that got results. It's simple mathematics, guys. It's simple mathematics. I don't know if you can hear us. If Nikki can hear us, you can say something. But I think your network is really bad because it's reflecting here uh, with me. I can see the background. If you can hear us, say something. I think we are rounding up, guys. If you have any, what are your last words? What do you have to say? And I look forward to seeing all of you in the Insiders Club because it's going to get bigger and better.
Okay. My last word, can you hear me? Okay. I would say that you should show up. You don't need to be perfect. Your content don't need to be perfect. Your videos don't need to be perfect. Just show up and be disciplined in your showing up and be consistent. And you will hit that goal before you know it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Vicky, what is your last words before we sign out? I wanted us to finish before 1 and it's 1 o'clock.
All right. Just like you have said, and just like Bridget has also, am I correct, Bridget, right?
Yes.
Am I correct? Okay, okay.
Yes, yes.
We just we just need to show up. Just do it. Just do it and continue doing it. Consistency is key. It's just key. It's key. It's key. You can't throw that away. So just be consistent. Showing up daily. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. We did it. Now we are going to go for 60 days starting on Monday. If you're listening, you can join us for only $5, 1,000 naira. So there is no excuse for you not to join us. I appreciate each and every one of you. Go and continue sharing the good message. I hope I will see you all in the inside.
Yeah.
Have a lovely day. Today
And
is
you
Tuesday.
too.
Yeah, thank you.
All
Thank you for
right.
showing up. I love you guys.
Bye. All right, guys.